to Unity of Olympia.
Wait, okay, now, right?
Yes.
Good morning.
Good morning. Let's all wave to our online viewers. Good morning. We're so glad you're here. Let's all stand up. And I mean, you're going to have to make a big, joyful noise today. You know there ain't no day that's better than Sunday. No greater day when I can sing with my friends. You know there ain't no day that's better than Sunday. That's why found a home, a true blue home, where I belong. Oh, listen to that. You know there ain't no day that's better than Sunday. No greater day when I can sing with my friends. You know there ain't no day that's better than Sunday. That's why choir here today, and that's always such a treat. I do what gives me life. I do what gives me life. I do what gives me life. Hey, I do what gives me life. I do what gives me life. I do what gives me life. Hey, in these moments I am given, in situations called to me, I now choose the path of living. I now choose what sets me free. Jeffrey, I do what gives me life. I do what gives me life. I do what gives me life. Hey, I do what gives me life. I do what gives me life. I do what gives me life. In these moments I am given, in situations called to me, I now choose the path of living. I now choose what sets me free. Good job, choir. Thank you, guys.
So good morning. Welcome to Unity. My name is Rodney Jones, and I serve as the chair of your board of trustees. If this is your first time to Unity of Olympia, or your first time back in a long time, we're glad you're here. So welcome home. We hope that you enjoyed today's service and decide to come back. If you're with us here online, please drop us a note in the comments and tell us where you are this morning. We'd be glad for you. We're glad that you're joining us today. At Unity, we honor all faith traditions and paths to God. At Unity of Olympia, our purpose is to nurture lives of freedom and joy and to inspire people to make a positive difference in the world. In our community, we've identified evolving spirituality as one of our greatest values. Our understanding of spiritual matters changes with education and experience. We are willing to be changed in depth through personal development and spiritual experience. Now we have a special guest speaker with us here today. Karol V. Brown Jones is an author, speaker, retired registered dietitian, and creator of Love in Action series. With more than 40 years of experience in nutrition and public health, she has dedicated her life to helping others discover healthier and more meaningful lives. Today, she combines her professional expertise with her personal journey of faith, loss, healing, and spiritual growth to inspire others to live with greater love, purpose, and wholeness. So please help me welcome our friend, Karol Brown Jones.
Better turn this back on, huh? Good morning.
Good morning.
It's nice to be here, and I always thank Reverend Terry for allowing me to be in her spot on Sunday mornings when she's away, and I appreciate your warm welcome. So I'd like to open us up with a little prayer, because that's what we're here for, right? To talk to God, to be in the presence of love. Love in actions is my phrase. Love in everything you do, your words, your actions, your thoughts. So let's go into a little prayer. There is one presence and one power, one infinite love that lives within each of us. That presence is God, always present, always guiding, always healing, and always loving. Today we open our hearts to that divine presence. We quiet our minds and release anything that would distract us from experiencing this sacred moment together. We let go of the worry about yesterday, or the anxiety about tomorrow, knowing that this moment is where God loves meets us. We affirm that each person gathered here is whole, worthy, and deeply loved. We affirm that wisdom is available, peace is possible, joy is our birthright, and healing is unfolding in ways we may not see yet. May our hearts be open to hear what Spirit has prepared for each of us today. May we receive exactly what we need. And may we leave here strengthened in faith, renewed in hope, and committed to expressing more love in our own lives. With grateful hearts, we give thanks for this congregation, this community, for this opportunity to gather, and for the presence that walks within us always. We release this prayer in the loving activity of God, trusting that it's already so. And so it is. Amen.
Good morning.
Good morning.
My name is Laura Volopy, and I am a member of the prayer team.
Is your mic on, hon?
Can you hear me now? Yeah. Okay, let me start over. Good morning. My name is Laura Volopy, and I'm a member of the prayer team here at Unity of Olympia. Today, I'll be available to pray with you after the service in the back of the room. Unity believes the positive power of affirmative prayer. There are 2 prayer boxes in the sanctuary with prayer request cards and pens. One is up here in the front of the room, and the other is in the back on the table with the candles. When you submit a prayer request, it's held in prayer by one of our prayer team members, and then it's sent to Silent Unity at Unity Village, where it's held in prayer for another 30 days. If you're online with us today, welcome. Enter your prayer request in the chat so that we can hold them in prayer as well. So now let's bless the youth with song before they head out for their own lessons. Everybody please stand up, and kids come up front and join your teachers.
I'm gonna add a little drama, Terry Charles. So let the sun
Sunshine, there it is. Face it with a grin.
hope you guys felt that in your heart.
So it says here I'm supposed to introduce myself, but I'm still Rodney Jones. So.
Are you sure?
So will the ushers please come forward? Every thriving ministry requires more than inspiration. It requires participation. Our gifts help fund the programs, people, facilities, and opportunities that allow our purpose to be expressed in the world. When we give, we affirm that this ministry belongs to all of us, and that its future is something that we create together. We'll find out what's happening next once I turn the page. So we invite our guests to receive today's service as a gift. As always, you can make your conscious contributions on our website or via Venmo. You can put it in the mail or you can give right here. In whatever way you choose to support this community, let's take our gifts into our hands, our hearts and minds, and let's bless them with divine love. Together, divine love through me blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. Unity of Olympia is a prosperous community. We enthusiastically and continually generate more than enough ideas, energy, and money to meet all our needs and desires. Now, announcements.
Yay.
I've wanted to do that for quite a while.
Oh, finally.
At Unity of Olympia, we encourage one another to attend small groups to grow our spiritual lives while we also meet our needs for belonging. These are all drop-in groups, so if you're new to Unity of Olympia, this is a great way to see what we're all about. We have our 4-H group, which is meeting on Tuesday, making hats for the houseless and hearts for hugs. And the second 12 Powers yoga class is happening on Wednesday night. The Unity of Montesano satellite group will meet Friday morning. So make sure you register online or sign up downstairs if you're going to attend one of these events. That way you'll find out where it is and what time you need to be there. So every Sunday, you're welcome to participate in our World Peace Vigil and hold sacred space for peace with Linda Eyrig in the library from 9:15 to 9:45. And now let's prepare for meditation with music.
Beautiful. If we could get somebody to turn the lights down, that would be fabulous. We'll take a nice couple of deep breaths and center. We invite you to sing with us. There is only one presence and one power that is love. There is only one moment in this hour that is now. Everybody love now, love now. Everybody love now, love now, love now, love now, love now. Let's do it one more time, nice and big. There is only one presence, feel it in your body, one power that is love. There is only one moment in this hour that is now. Everybody love now, love now, love now, love now, love now.
was part of the group that was studying the unapologetic manifestation. And one thing that we learned at the end of our session last week, that there's feeling in our gut, in our heart, in our mind, in our spirit. I want to give you a line to think about in all those areas. I want the peace of God. I want the peace of God. If you close your eyes, take a couple of deep breaths, get into the feeling of peace. And what does that feel like? To have the peace of God. The peace of God is something you want to repeat throughout the day, especially when things feel a little anxious, or you're feeling a little irritated or worried. Just come back and think about the peace of God. How that empowers you to relax, feel protected, loved, nothing to worry about. Thank you.
There is only one presence and one power, that is love. There is only one moment in this hour, that is now. Everybody love now, love now. Love now, love now, love now. Ooh. Everybody love now, love now, love now, love now, love now. Let's sing it nice and big. Here we go. There is only one presence. Oh, I hear that. And one power, that is love. There is only one moment in this hour, that is now. Everybody love now, love now, love now, love now, love now. Ooh. Everybody love now, love now, love now, love now, love now. Beautiful job. We can come up here and move a mic. We're going to sing a little song called, what do did we name this one? Maybe somebody else named it. I'd like to teach the world to sing. Now, if you know this, you may not know the first part, but as we get going, you're going to know it. Feel free to sing along. Beautiful job, guys. Beautiful job.
Really nice. I love that.
Thank you, Carol.
That's an old song. Y'all old. I remember it too. I'm old. But you know what? We need to bring these old songs back, right? Teach them to our children because they had some messages in there. I want to thank Reverend Terry again in her absence for giving me an opportunity to speak with you. And she even blessed me with giving me the opportunity to facilitate our last session in the unapologetic manifestation class. And our group was able to, at the end, voice something we all got from the class. Everybody got something different because everybody is different. Everybody wants something different. Everybody's lives are different. So it was very personable, and that's important because manifestation is personable. So today I am just going to touch a little bit on the last chapter that was be open. But I also am adding a little bit of other things into it. Like I study A Course in Miracles, and I'm finding that things I study, they just all come together. They just all work together very well. So be open. I'm going to start with the Course in Miracles number. And if anyone is not familiar with it, there's this thick book called The Course in Miracles with little tiny print and thin paper like the Bible. So it's very intimidating. I was blessed to find a phone app, yes, that reads it to me day by day, okay? So I'm not going through that book. I bought one, But number every day, there's 365 lessons in the workbook, and every day there's a new lesson. Very short. Today, I'm sharing several. Are you still hearing me? I don't hear myself. Okay. Number 193. All things are lessons God would have me learn. He's calling us to pay attention. So I want to share a little unusual story. Last Saturday, my husband Doug and I were driving to a track meet way up in Kirkland. We live in Puyallup. So if you're familiar with Puyallup, you might know where the mall is, South Center Mall. And right behind the mall is, on 112th, is the Tacoma Boys. Some of you know where I'm talking about. So we're turning there, going towards to get to 167. I'm on the passenger side, and I always look around at the trees. I love the trees. I happened to look down and saw a rabbit on the sidewalk. I thought that was unusual. I see them in my yard, but out here and where the concrete is and not a lot of houses and yards, I thought, that's interesting. I mention everything to my husband, so, he just gets used to it. We went on not even farther than like another block or so, and on the same side of the street, there was a deer. Now, on the other side, there is some wooded area, but he had to cross the street, 4 lanes, to get to that side. Now I'm really getting curious. What am I going to see next? So we're down 167, going up to get to Kirkland, and there's plenty of woods and stuff. We passed one little open spot. Remember, we were going 60, 70 miles an hour. And there's a cow standing in the pasture. I'm looking for something else coming. We get to the track meet, and it's going well. And someone said, oh, look at those 2 eagles. I glanced, and I barely saw one of them go away. But all right, I got my 4 animals that I've seen today that are not something I see every day, And I said, okay, there's got to be some kind of lesson or message here. So I go to my spiritual questioning team and asking, what is here for me to learn, since I'm supposed to learn everything. Now, it wasn't about the animals at all. It was about us and life. So I'm going to share some things, and I'll bring out how the animals fit in there. Here's another A Course in Miracles, 162. I am as God created me. I am as God created me. What I learned in the manifestation class, I also have a new book coming out on healing, and it's pretty much the same information. If we could just be who God made us to be, wouldn't life be simpler? We wouldn't be trying to be like this person or thinking we're something that we're not because someone put us down when we were a kid and told us you were stupid and you'll never be anything. We didn't have to know those things aren't true. God made us all love, out of love, to be expressing the love here. So if we could just be what God made us to be, like these animals, that rabbit, he's going to hop no matter where he goes. How scary it could be in the middle of traffic. That deer had some reason to cross to the other side of the street, and he did it. The cow just grazing, not worrying about why he's getting this luxury of all this space. And the eagle just soars easily into the balance through the wind. What if we could be just what we're supposed to be? Wouldn't that be nice? So in this chapter of the book, we were talking about be open and let God control things. Let go and let God. We've all heard that before. We've all heard that before. To let Spirit guide us one step at a time. Not trying to be over there right away in our ambitions and our manifestations. We want this, but you're not going to get there overnight. How many of you are into soccer, watching the soccer games, going to get home so you can see the final, right? How hard did those young guys work to get there? Is it, who's got the young guy, Argentina, or is it the other guy? Spain? The young teenage guy who's just excelling. You can tell I'm not really into it. My husband is, and I'm learning. I'm learning. But they dream, and I love watching American Got Talent. I've been dreaming about this. I've been dreaming about this. Yes, let's dream, but no, it takes work to get there. It takes faith to get there. Yes. I believe that God has planted in us everything we came to be, our purpose, our lives, how we're going to unfold. It's up to us to allow it to happen. So in the manifestation course, we learn that we can block ourselves. Quite often, we are blocking our abundance. We are blocking our joy. We are blocking our appreciation of what we do have by concentrating on things that may have happened in our lives. Forgiveness. Forgiveness is important. It gives us the freedom to live joyful life today, not thinking about what happened before. I always like to listen in my car to a book online on tape, and this one was talking similar to what I was saying today, that it's right now that things happen for us. There was actually no yesterday. We have a memory of what we did yesterday. Tomorrow we're just forecasting what we think is going to happen. We only have to right now, this current time, today. Why don't we enjoy it? Why don't we put the most joy into it right now? Live full out like those animals. So they made me think about, I came up with 5 P's. Let me give you my 5 P's that help us understand how to first live in the present. That makes a 6th one. Talk about that one. The 5 P's. First one is play. When you think about a little cute rabbit on Easter Sunday, the bunny rabbit, sometimes kids get little colored bunnies. I don't know if they still do that, but when my kids they get a little kind of fun, right? You think about fun. When's the last time you had fun, y'all? I hope so, not too long ago. As we get older, we forget how to have fun. That's why I like to think about closing the generation gap. We need to be around those young people. They have fun. They don't have the worry. They don't have the issues that are bombarding our minds. They're not looking at the news, right? That makes it much easier to have fun. And fun is sacred. We came here to have a good life, to enjoy ourselves, to have fun. That's part of our purpose. And when we do that, that helps us relieve some of that stress that we carry in our bodies, right? The second is produce, like the fruits and vegetables. I'm a dietitian. There's my dietitian friend out there. She knows what I'm talking about. How many years, Kathy, have we talked about eating more fruits and vegetables? Eat from the 4 food groups, but eat the fruits and vegetables, the green. What do rabbits eat? You got any cabbage and greens in your yard that they've been nibbling on? What do cows eat? What do deer eat? They eat what they were made to eat. Now, the eagle eats meat. I don't think they eat vegetables. They're eating what they were made to eat. But I'm not just talking about the nourishment of the food we eat. Because not everything we put in our body is truly nourishing. There's a lot of junk food out there, right? And there's a lot of junk talk, and a lot of junk thinking, a lot of junk exposure to stuff that we don't really need to keep our mind focused on. So we need to be careful about how we feed our mind, our bodies, our spirit, the company we keep, right? And again, this is why I feel so important that we share our wisdom with our children in a fun way, not always preaching at them or fussing at them, but explaining the importance of things like having a healthy diet of food, of the environment you're in, the friends you stay around, what you're listening to on the radio or on the iPhones or whatever you use. All that matters. The next one is peace. That cow just seems so peaceful out there grazing. I just saw one, it was a flash. I just saw one. And you think about it. That deer is not worried. It crossed that road to get on that other side. I know it must have seen some cars and might have done it before. I don't know. But it did it peacefully. It still looked in peace when it was standing there. Peace is important. A Course in Miracle 185, I want the peace of God as we meditated. I reflect on that whenever I am a little worried, a little upset. I want the peace of God. Wow. Imagining the peace of God does it every time. Purpose. That's another P. We were brought here with a purpose. It's inside of us. And a manifestation class helps us go within to look and see what have we already been manifesting. Where you are today, right now, you manifested this. Is it good and positive? If not, you want to change that? Then you have to change your mind. You have to change the way things feel in your spirit, in your gut. That gut feeling, if it doesn't feel right, it doesn't right. Trust your gut feeling. You ever been told that? Trust your heart. You can trust your mind some, but your mind can lead you a little bit astray. But the spirit will never lead you astray. So keep on that in mind. And then there's prayer. That eagle soaring, just bouncing in the wind. Isn't that smooth and so, we like to be life that easy. Prayer helps us do that. Prayer reminds us that there's something greater than our immediate circumstances. So if today in your life right now is not the way you really wanted to have it, know that you can change your life. Prayer is how we get there. Prayer, excuse me, prayer along with the other P's. It helps you remember who you truly are. That we are, another saying is, God is but love. Therefore, I am love. We are an offspring of God. As we know here in unity, God lives within us. So if God is love, we all are love as well. And our prayer reminds us of that. It helps us remember who we are, and perhaps manifestation is not making life obey us. We have to open up. We have to allow our lives to unfold as the way it was supposed to. We have to remember that we are here on purpose, where we are, who we look like. This is all purposeful. And we do have the power of prayer to help us realize that. I believe the Spirit planted a dream within us. I call it the seeds, love seeds. And it was up to us to nourish it, right? We nourish it through our play. We nourish it through our purpose. And definitely what we're planting or consuming, the produce that we put inside us. And we nourish it through our prayer. So those 4 P's are things that those animals help bring to my mind. But it's all about us. They were just something that gave me a story to tell, a way to teach that's not just preachy. Because if we really take a time to look at nature, it's beautiful. The trees just grow and grow and grow. The leaves fall off, they come back. Life is a cycle. And sometimes you're in a cycle that doesn't feel so comfortable. But remember, it's a cycle. It can change. It will change if you have the right mindset, if you have the prayerfulness, if you have the attitude, if you have the fun, play spirit, if you live in the presence and not worry about tomorrow, let it unfold the way it's supposed to. And you have ability to control that. What we think about is what we live about. What stays on your mind all the time, if you're a worrier, if you love the 6 o'clock news every day, catch it again here our news is from 6 to about 8 o'clock, right? Catch it again at 11, gonna stay up on it. Now that's your life. That's what you're going to witness every day. If you decide to change the channel and watch, I used to love, what was it with Della Reese? Touched by Angel. If you turn to something more pleasant, then that's what's going to be generated in your life. More pleasant thoughts, more peace, more love. So play with joy. Produce the nourishing body, mind, and soul. Think about the gut, the heart, the mind, and your spirit when you're putting things into your body. Practice peace of God and the purpose that you have hidden in front of you. Take time to just ask yourself, what brings me joy? What do I really love to do? What would I like to leave as my legacy? Those are the things that will guide you the way you need to be nourished to make those steps by step to get where you're supposed to be. I want to close with say, because healing and manifestation are not about becoming something different. They're about removing everything that keeps us from becoming the person God already created us to be. So be open. Live fully in today. Be grateful for every moment. Another Course in Miracles says that love and gratitude go together. Be grateful for everything that you have. Be grateful for what you don't have, because there's some things we don't want to have in our lives, right? Be grateful that that's not there too. I always like when young people you ask them to be grateful. They think, I'm grateful for my mother, I'm grateful for my father. Be grateful for all that. But be grateful for things that you don't even know is coming yet, because you're trusting. You're trusting that you have the love of God, you have the peace of God, you have God guiding your steps in the right direction. So there's no reason to worry. There's no reason to be anxious. We just want to be in peace with God. So be open, live fully in the present, be grateful for the moment, trust the future with hope, and may we become the fuller expression of love in actions, love in our words, our thoughts, our relationships, and our future dreams. Thank you.
Thank you, Carol. That was beautiful. Next, let's look at that next slide. Has anybody heard of Bob Sima, the singer? You're going to today. Oh, look who's in the... Do you want to say something about him real quick, Lisa? We've got a video loaded up that we'll do in a little bit, but yeah, let's get the real message here on Bob. Thank you.
I know I snuck in. I always do. Oh my goodness, Bob. So I met Bob at Empower Music and Arts Conference, and it's a yearly conference held to uplift the consciousness of humanity through music, and it's a beautiful event. And that's where the Daniel Namads and the Karen Druckers and the other music that you hear that comes to us through our wonderful music team comes from. Now, the first time I heard Bob, I had met his wife, Shannon, who's now his wife, wasn't his wife back then, and she was like, he is so good, Lisa, you got to hear him. And I'm like, all right, I can't wait. I was blown away. He had like 3 songs up for what they called the Posse Award for positive music, and he just touched my heart. I started listening, and he came and did a house concert for me in Jacksonville, and it was wonderful. It was just, it brought everybody together. You go away just with a feeling of your heart open, just with a feeling of your heart open. His message is strong, and his power and style of music is just heart-grabbing. So he's coming, he's doing a whole U.S. tour, and he put us on that U.S. tour. So he'll be at Sandy Crowell's house. I'm not sure, she was supposed to be here today, but she's not here. But we're going to have everything set up. We're going to have, you can come around 6:30 for snacks. 7 o'clock starts the concert. And just give yourself this gift, is what I would say. Thank you.
Beautiful, thank you. Okay, let's watch the video.
you from the forest floor. I lay you on my knee and we carve out our melody. These notes, these bones, these branches, these leaves, these hands, these roots, these valleys, these trees. We are one breath, one life, one love, one heart, one reverie, and one song.
Dear friends, it's good to be with you here again. And for our guests, please join us after the service down in Fellowship Hall for refreshments. If you're new with us today, I want you to know this, that Unity is a place where we explore a God who is bigger and nearer and more life-giving than many of us have thought. I like to describe this spiritual path not only as a train track, but as being part of a labyrinth, a journey to the center of our own being. We invite you to join us on this path of discovery of the truth of who you are, the Christ in expression. Now, you'll need to use your power of imagination here because we have a welcome packet. If you're new here, please, I hope you picked one up. Right here, very attractive. There's a sticky flower on the top of it. If you put that on your clothes, that lets us know that you're open for us to speak with you. Also, so there's a survey. If you would fill that out, let us know your reactions of how it went today. And if you want to be contacted, on the flip side is a place for your address and contact information. So if you've heard anything here today that might help you live a life of freedom and joy, share it with someone else this week. Now, please join our youth family director, Lisa Petrich, for her engaging Power of Parenting class following the service at 11:30 in classroom 205. And next week, join us for another special guest, Aaron English, who will be returning after many years away to provide music and a message. And I'd like to thank Karol for her message today. And would you come up and lead us in closing prayer?
Should I do this?
Yes.
And then do I come back and do that?
Yeah.
Just keep on going?
Yep.
Reverend Terry left detailed notes. Let's take a moment to pray for those who submitted any prayer requests online and those in the room who have prayer requests as well. Please join me. Spirit, we recognize your healing light and love, present in every situation and bringing forth wholeness in every condition. In perfect faith, hold a vision of the right and perfect outcome for all those whom we pray. We affirm that each one is made in the image of love and therefore knows love in all they do. And so it is. Amen. Now she's got me down here for another prayer right after this prayer. But I think I'm going to wait that for the benediction prayer. And let's have one more song, and then I'll just do this.
Stand and do the power of protection.
Power of protection.
Yeah. I believe so. Have we got it around there? We go.
There we go.
Together. You want to read it here? With your...
The light of God surrounds us. We are the light of God. The love of God enfolds us. We are the love of God. The power of God protects us. We are the power of God. The presence of God watches over us. We are the presence of God. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well.
Now we'll sing the peace song. We'll circle up. Terry Charles
You
is
wanna
going to lead
circle
us
with
in the
us?
peace song, and then we'll let you say the benediction when we're finished, Carol. We'll sing the peace song and then let you say the benediction.
Okay.